Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope your day is off to a fantastic start. I have had this particular video on my little to-do list for quite some time, and I'm finally getting around to it today. I'm really excited to share these perfumes with you guys because these are my top 6 most complimented perfumes. So these are perfumes that I've kind of made a mental note about whenever someone has, approached me either at like Fred Meyer or Costco when I'm doing my grocery shopping, or fragrances that I've been wearing around my friends who have asked like, what is that? It smells amazing. Where can I get that? Is that really expensive? Because that smells really good. So these are the 6 fragrances that I have made that mental note to kind of like, keep in the back of my mind for this particular video. I think you're really going to be surprised by the last one because one, I have been wearing this particular fragrance since 1995. I remember receiving this fragrance for my birthday in 1995 when I was in high school, and I still love it to this day. It is so good, and it's dirt cheap, you guys. It's so inexpensive. So yeah, I will say 2 of these fragrances were gifts that I received at one point or another. I've mentioned this multiple times. Typically when I have a birthday or Christmas or whatever is happening, if someone like draws my name for Christmas, or my brother or whatever gets me a gift, it's usually perfume because people know me to wear it all the time. And so, I received some really nice like gift sets and things. And so I have some fragrances in my collection that like I initially had no idea would be like incredible scents because I didn't look for them. I will tell you guys though, I try my best to exclusively purchase cruelty-free at this point when it comes to frivolous beauty things because I just don't think that animal testing is a necessity. However, if someone gifts me something, I'm not going to be the person that's like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't accept that. It's not cruelty-free. I am not that person. I graciously accept the gifts and, we move forward. So a couple of these were gifts that I received and unfortunately have absolutely fallen in love with. One of them I do have a cruelty-free dupe for, so I will mention that. One of them I do not, but I'm hoping that maybe those of you watching this video have something that is very similar in a cruelty-free brand that you could recommend to me, because I am halfway through this fragrance and I love it. And this is one of like my most complimented ones. So I'm gonna be real sad when it's gone because I personally will not repurchase it. So yeah, you guys, let's get into it. As always, I will link everything, list and link everything in the description box down below. It's always a plethora of information down there. If you wanna read up other people's reviews on these fragrances, know where to buy them, how much they cost, all that stuff. I'm probably not gonna necessarily mention that in the video. Check the links and you'll be able to find them very easily. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get started. And this one here is, it's a Dossier fragrance. And this is probably one of the most complimented Dossier fragrances that I have. And it kind of surprises me because it's a very beachy scent. And I feel like not everybody really appreciates beachy scents necessarily. It is Aquatic Coconut, which is a dupe for Maison Margiela's Beach Walk. So Maison Margiela is not cruelty-free. I wish they were. I love a lot of their fragrances, but Dossier has a number of dupes from them. So if you're interested, check out Dossier. So the notes in here are bergamot, pink pepper, lemon, aquatic accord. You have ylang ylang, heliotrope flower, coconut. I have entered the coconut phase of my life, you guys. In terms of home fragrance and personal fragrance, I am loving all things coconut right now. The base is musk, cedarwood, benzoin, and tonka bean. You guys, this one here, I feel like it almost smells better on my skin than it smells in the bottle. My body chemistry jives with this one so fantastically. It gets warm and cozy, but it has that pure beachy summertime vibe that I'm actually kind of excited about for this year, because there are several coconut scents that I have in my collection that I'm just so excited to like start wearing on a regular basis. And I have some seasonal favorites, and I try to reserve these coconut scents for the summertime. So I am so excited to start wearing this one again. I put a pretty good dent in it last summer, and I feel like this summer I am probably gonna wear this one to death. It is so lovely, you guys. It's very warm, very beachy, almost cozy in a way. I just really enjoy this one, and during the summer when I am wearing this, I get a ton of compliments on it. Like, people will be like, what is that? Now, I will tell them, you know, like, you can go spend, what are the Maison Margiela? They're like $150, right? Tell them go spend like $150 on the real thing or this dupe. The dupe, you guys, to me is spot on. This is one of those Dossier fragrances for me that is spot on. And it's a fraction of the cost. I think this one is, it's either $39 or $49. I think it's $39. I cannot recall, but anyway, the information will be down below. I will put that down there for you. It is so lovely. Highly recommend. If you love coconut scents, check this one out. It'll save you some bucks. Okay, this one here, I became obsessed with this one after I saw Jaclyn Hill, of all people, talking about it. I think Clean Reserve like used her video as an ad, or she partnered with them or something. Anyway, it was like her getting ready in her closet, her fancy closet. And she was putting on this fragrance at the end and was talking about how just amazing it was. And the way that she described it, normally I don't really take much advice from this woman anymore, but the way that she explained it, I was like, oh yeah, this is like, this screams me. Went to Sephora probably the next day, didn't even buy the small size. This is like the big, what is this, 3.3 or 3.4? This is 3.4 ounces. It is, I think this retails for 110. I did use like 500 Sephora points and ended up getting like $10 off of it. But still a little bit spendy, but oh man, is she worth it, you guys. This has black currant, peach nectar, and white musk. This is sweet. This is very, very sweet. It is a wonderful spring and summer scent. This is not one that I would probably wear much in the fall or winter months, but since we are coming into the warmer months of the year, I have to let you guys know about this one. Frequent compliments, especially at Fred Meyer of all places. I think I have had 3 women at Fred Meyer alone, as I'm standing in the checkout line, ask me what I'm wearing when I have this one on. Oh man, absolutely beautiful, very feminine, very girly, very sweet. If you do not like sweet fragrances, stay away from her. She is aptly named Sparkling Sugar. Yeah, so they put this in the Fresh Gourmand family, and I would probably agree with that. It is so beautiful, you guys, and just a really great option for the spring and going into the summer. I don't think you have to buy the big Mama Jama. In fact, at this point, I try whenever possible to just purchase travel sizes, because my perfume collection has kind of exploded over the last few years, and it's very easy for me to go through a travel size. It's a lot harder for me to go through something of this size, but I just couldn't resist. I could not resist. There was no way I was gonna walk out with the travel size of that one. Absolutely not. All right, here we have the first non-cruelty-free option, but Woody Freesia from Dossier is the dupe for Armani C. Now they are very, very similar. On my skin, they are almost identical. I would think the only difference that I really notice is that the C, the real one, is maybe just a touch warmer, maybe a little bit cozier, but very, very, like I said, once I put it on my skin, I can't tell the difference. But this original one is absolutely beautiful. It's not cruelty-free. If you're looking for cruelty-free, Woody Freesia from Dossier will get it for you. You can see I'm almost done with this bottle. I think it was actually Craig that gifted this to me. Oh, you guys, this one, so this has rose, woody, vanilla, black currant nectar, and mandarin. And it is so warm. So beautiful. This one for me is a date night fragrance, and date night year round. I could wear this every single day of the year and it would totally be appropriate for me. And it is one that I am frequently complimented on, especially by women. Women really, really like this one. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's unique. It's cozy. It's kind of mature in a way, very sophisticated, but lovely and absolutely worth checking out. If you have never smelled this one, they have all of the, like there's various versions of this one now. They have an Armani, like I think there's like a blush and a red, like there's a few different versions of this scent. I don't think that any of the other ones that came after this are nearly as good as the original. I've just fallen in love with this, and I'm so glad that I have the Dossier Woody Freesia to be able to like, I really hope that it's Woody Freesia. I think that's what I believe it's Woody Freesia, but I will correct myself obviously in the description box down below. But yeah, oh, because I love it so much. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'll be sad to finish this, but I do have an alternative now, so that makes me happy. Okay, this next one here, this one smells like cake, and it is one that I am frequently asked about. This is Comptoir Sud Pacifique Vanille Extreme. Now this is an eau de toilette, so this isn't the longest lasting fragrance, but it smells like cake. If you want to smell like vanilla cake, oh my gosh, just get it. This is absolutely heavenly. So the notes in here are vanilla, sugar, heliotrope, milk, and vanilla. Honestly, it smells like a birthday cake, a vanilla birthday cake. You almost get like a frosting effect from this as well. It is really delicious, and like I said, one that I am frequently asked about. So good. I think somehow I managed to get 2 bottles of this in my collection. I finished my first bottle a while ago, and I am already down to here on this second one. Get it. It's so friggin' good. And this has been out for a really long time. I think this one came out in 2005. Like, it's been around a long time, but man, she is worth it. Beautiful, so yummy. I love a lot of the Comptoir Sud Pacifique fragrances. They used to be sold at Sephora. They're not anymore. There's still places where you can find it. Obviously, again, I'll link them down below, but man, just to check them out. Absolutely beautiful and frequently complimented. Okay, this one here. This is the one where I need your guys' help. What is this? This is Jean-Paul Gaultier, I believe. Is that right? I think it's a Gaultier fragrance. Yeah, I think so. Sorry. It's called Scandal. I'm trying to like confirm that it is Jean-Paul Gaultier. Yes, it is. Okay, Scandal from Jean-Paul Gaultier. First of all, this bottle is absolutely hysterical. Look at the little legs. This is so like on brand for this particular fragrance house. You guys, this is my fancy lady fragrance. This is it's again, very mature, very sophisticated. This one has a lot going on. So let's run through the notes here. All right. Blood orange, mandarin, honey, gardenia, orange blossom, jasmine, peach, beeswax. I think that's the first time that I've seen that in a fragrance, at least in fragrances that I've been interested in. Caramel, patchouli. I love the patchouli, you guys. It is very, very noticeable in here. So if you are not a patchouli person, I would stay away. And then licorice. The patchouli, I think, is incredibly well done. It does not smell like dirty hippie patchouli. It smells like warm, sophisticated, fancy lady patchouli. Oh man, this is one that I frequently wear on date nights with Craig. He loves this one, and every time he smells it, he's like, that is probably my favorite. It is absolutely lovely, and again, very sophisticated. It's got a lot going on. I would be so happy to be able to find a cruelty-free alternative to this. So if you have anything that you can recommend, please let me know down below in the comments, because like I said, I am now at the halfway point And I'll be sad when she's gone because I personally won't repurchase it. Like I said, this one was a gift. But oh man, did I fall in love with her. And her little legs. This is such a funny little bottle. It cracks me up. And then the last one, you guys. It's Vanilla Musk from Cody. I know. This came out in 1994. In 1994, I was in high school. And I became obsessed with this because I think the first time I smelled it was like at Rite Aid or something. Like they had a tester out. And I fell in love with it. And I remember asking my mom for like, either my birthday or Christmas, I was like, please get me this perfume. Like, I think at the time it was probably like 15 bucks. Like it wasn't like a huge ask, but I was like, I really, really want this perfume. It smells so, so good. You guys, I'm still buying it to this year. It is absolutely amazing. And I think it's like still $15 or $18. You can find it on Amazon. There's a whole buttload of places where you can find this fragrance. It is an eau de, well, no, it's not even an eau de cologne. It's just a cologne spray. This is not going to be a fragrance that's going to last terribly long on you, but I use this one kind of like a body spray. And man, do I still get the compliments. I got compliments in this when I was wearing this in high school. I wore it in college. I got compliments there when I was hitting the clubs back in my 20s, still wearing this, still getting the compliments. It is so good. So this is kind of like an amber vanilla. The notes in here are freesia, jasmine, lily of the valley, cedarwood, sandalwood, musk, and vanilla. Really, it comes across as an amber vanilla. It is gorgeous. It's not heavy on the florals. The florals kind of just play like this supporting role in the background, but it is heavenly. Now, when I spray this on my clothes, like sometimes I'll spray it on like a jacket in the winter, I can smell it on the jacket like several weeks after spraying it on. So I find that it actually has better lasting power when I spray it on my clothing than when I spray it on my skin. But this is one that I easily douse myself in, and it just reminds me of my youth, you guys. Like this was something that I absolutely fell in love with as a teenage girl, and to this day, as a 44-year-old woman, I am still in love with this, and this is one that I refuse to give up. Like it's always one that I will make an exception for because it's important to me. I don't know. You know how sometimes you have fragrances that just remind you of like just wonderful memories in your life? Like this one has been present at like so many big things for me. I wore this at my high school graduation. I wore this at my college graduation. I didn't wear it for my wedding. I wouldn't be surprised if I was actually wearing this the night that I met Craig at a bar. Like I just have loved this for so long, and it has been a huge part of my life, and I just have incredible memories of it. And it's also one that I am frequently complimented on, and I can't recommend it enough. So there you have it. Right? Like a drugstore fragrance. It's just absolutely heavenly. Anyway, let me know down below, if you're a fragrance nut like me, let me know what fragrances you are most complimented on. What is the fragrance that your partner loves the most on you? You know, like when you're out at the bank or the grocery store, like what gets people like approaching you? So anyway, you guys, those are my top 6. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Check out the description box. If you are new here, I would love it if you would take the time to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.